so welcome to the hot and spicy. As you can see here, I've been out to Pepe's Piri in Drill. I have done on location with these, but I've brought some home as I picked out. Now I know what they do. I've picked out. I'll show you. So I'm going to undo them as you on camera. Hope you're okay. So I got some onion rings, so they can go onto here. 5. And that's all that's in there. I've gone for this it's chicken and rice, as you can see, hopefully on there, and this is the extreme version. Which is their hottest. If you look at the bottom there, there's a scale from very mild and lemon and lime up to extreme, and these are hot. And these are the peri salted fries, which someone has taken a few out because she liked them, and it wasn't a cat. So empty them. Maybe not a big enough plate. Look at that. So we can open this now. And that's what we're met with. So hopefully we can tip this out onto the plate nicely. Just bear with me. Oh, that's right, the chicken on the top and the rice underneath. But it doesn't matter. There's a good bit here. Let's get the fork. So how's life treating you? How's your weekend going so far? There you go. Good, I hope. Over there. Looking forward to this. Now it would have been better straight there, having it there. I've travelled home. Let's try one of these. Before we do anything, cheers, good health, and thanks for joining me. All the best. That's just to wet the whistle. Beer of choice, a very special one really. I've been trying to, well not trying, I've been wanting to try this, and it's available. I found out it's available in Sainsbury's, but it's also available in Tweedmill, and that is Jeremy Clarkson's Hawkstone beer. You can see that. What's the percentage of this stuff? So it's brewed, it's 4.8%. Water, malted barley, gluten, hops and yeast, Cotswold Brewing Company, College Farm, Stowe Road, Bourton on the Water. Oh, we've been there. Tastes best when chilled, yeah. So and this beer supports British farmers apparently, and British industry, I suppose. So let's give it a go. It's not as cold as I'd like it because it's only been in there a few hours I expect. So cheers, let's give it a taste. Hey, that's nice. I don't know what I expected, but that was nice. Right, this is going to be hot. I've got some stuff to show you as well. So let's try an extreme heat chicken breast, as you can see with the sauce on it. There it is straight away. So there's no problem with the flavour of the chicken. Lovely, good quality. I've had it before. There's the burn. Back of the throat, side of the tongue at the minute, mouth watering. That is lovely. And when I was in there, I seen they sell the sauces. So I bought one. Yeah. That is nice. No fan on today, maybe chancing it. It is muggy today, humid. Wow, that is beautiful. If you don't like heat, oh, there's a tanginess to this sauce. It's lovely. So I'm glad I bought that. Maybe do my own chicken. The rice is lovely. What are you having? Colleague in work, Mark, if you're watching. Breakfast Club. He said, are you doing it on location? I said, no, I'm going to bring it home. That is lovely. I think there might be a few spare for Mrs. H here. We met up, dropping them everywhere, with some friends of ours. They watch the videos, Natalie and Gavin. That's how we met, really, through these videos, and they're from Devon. And they travel up every year in their camper van, stay in a local campsite and then go out days here and there every day. And we met them on Thursday. We took them to an Italian restaurant in Denby, fairly new. And it was lovely, nice food. This is, I've been looking forward to it. Yeah, if you don't like heat, leave it alone. They do various versions. I can tell you if I get my glasses. So they start off with mango and lime, and then that goes to lemon and herbs, chicken this is. And then they have mild, then they have hot, then they have extra hot, and then they have this extreme. So it makes the mouth water. There's a lot of rice, isn't it? Even the rice is nice when it's infused. That is a lovely sauce. They've managed, very clever, they've managed to give it a good heat, a burn, but also there's this tanginess to it. I don't know what it is, but the flavour's nice. There's no sort of deep chili flavour, like whatever chili it is. That is nice. Here we go. Oh. Now, Mrs H was in Tweedmill and they've got a section there, Diddley Squat, which is this Hawkstone and Jeremy Clarkson's farm, I believe. And this Diddley Squat farm pasta sauce, so I'll make some pasta in the week maybe for me and Mrs H, and she also bought me another one of these. I haven't got this one, I've got the Naga, the Scorpion. Now she's bought the Bird's Eye. You see that? Lovely sauces these. They also sell crisps. Diddley Squat hand cooked crisps. These are cheese and onion, and these are lightly seasoned, which means salted, just salted. That's lovely, isn't it? And the good thing with this now, just with talking then, when you leave it, it builds up a little bit. Especially when you add more to it. Melts in the mouth chicken. So what are you up to tonight? Well, apart from if you're not watching this, if you're out. You might be watching this Sunday. Or late Saturday. Or early Saturday, depends where you are in the world. Over in the States. Yeah, what's the plans for the weekend? Anything exciting, or you just chilling? Lovely big chunks of chicken. We're having a day home tomorrow. Sort of catch up on housework and chores and washing and stuff like that. Clothes, laundry. Sort this room out probably. Not that it's untidy, but just needs a few fine touches, should we say. And I'm doing for dinner, well, like a brunch really. I've got some gammon steak, which is basically a steak like that it's like thick bacon or ham if you like, and you can either oven bake it or grill it or fry it or whatever, and I'll have that with free range eggs which I've had off the round. So gammon and egg, mushrooms, black pudding, sausages, maybe tomatoes or beans or something like that, and then I'll have that sort of probably lunchtime, and that'll be my breakfast and lunch, and they call it like brunch, so hopefully it'll be enjoyable. And I bought a new bottle of HP sauce, which I think the equivalent in the USA is A1 sauce. Houses HP, Houses of Parliament. Houses of Parliament. This is a lovely combo. Far too many fries though for me. So that beer is very nice. It's the chicken if it shows it. Is that showing it? I don't know. Sorry if it didn't. That is lovely heat for me. Again, it's not something which is over the silly, but it is nice. Have you tried it? Anybody? They do so many things there. Pepe's is not just, they do a salad, wraps, chicken burgers, the fries obviously, wings, which I had. I think they were the extreme I had the first time. They were chicken wings. I think you only get about 5 in a sort of box like this, and they're covered in the, you know, the extreme sauce. And I did that on location, I think. But the reason I didn't do a location one today, good job really, it was very busy there. Very busy. Weather's good, you see. Well, it's not sunny, but it's very sort of humid, very claggy as we call it, muggy, very heavy, and warm, so people are out. I mean, look at the size of these. No problem for my mouth. So even though they're hot, the flavour continues even through the heat. Sometimes you taste everything and then the heat builds up, so it's about the heat. With this, you taste everything, well, the heat builds up, yeah, but you can still taste everything. It has this tanginess, which is sort of very moreish, and then the heat builds as you eat more, and it just builds. Now the heat now, in the beginning, back of the throat, side of the tongue, whole mouth now, roof, tongue, not so much on the back of the throat. So yeah, it's tongue and roof of the mouth. That is nice. Really enjoy it. Good carbonation. Quite a light beer in my description. I don't, you know, I'm not an expert, I'm not a beer reviewer or anything, but I just know what I like and what I don't, like most people, I suppose. But that is hot. That is nice. There's the thing for you. Eat something extremely spicy on a warm muggy day. Yeah, it's even better. If I can see that. I don't know if you can see it if it's not focusing, I don't know. But really nice. Huge. I'll drop some over there. So that's the plans tomorrow. We've been doing something every week, you see. And lately, Sunday is our only day off together. It's my only day off. Well, and Mrs. H really. She works Saturday morning. So whatever we do, as long as we're together, and like I say, there's a bit of catching up to do tomorrow. May do the lawn, put some washing on, you know, the same old thing. Far too much rice, but it won't go to waste. I'll keep this and add it into a stir fry, maybe Monday, Tuesday. That's an idea. I'll get some beef, strips of beef, and do a beef, fried beef stir fry. If there's mushrooms left, I'll get some peppers. I've got enough onions, garlic, ginger, soy sauce, Worcestershire sauce, some of that, maybe. No, actually, I'll use the Naga and Scorpion because they're open. And that'd be nice. In fact, I could add a bit of that, couldn't I? Give myself ideas here. And then this rice. Fry it in. Then when they're fresh, they're crispy, lovely. Bringing them home. Obviously they've gone warm now, a bit softer. Same for these. Still a bit of crunch left, but lovely. We've got 2 bits of chicken, no, 3 bits of chicken, 4 bits of chicken. I tell you what, you get a lot of chicken, fair play. Yeah. One of my work colleagues, I said, what are you having this weekend? As we always ask each other, what are you having, what are you having? And he said he's having a, is it a prawn danzak Indian curry? Prawn danzak. Very nice. And he says there's enough for tomorrow. I always find it better, a curry, especially from the takeaway Indian, if you've got half left in the fridge and then heat it up the next day and it's marinated, it's, I don't know, lovely. But I'm stuffed now. There's 3, well, small piece there, 3 pieces of chicken, lots of rice. As I say, these will go, the rice I'll keep for a stir fry. This chicken I'll probably finish now, after this it goes off, just slowly, with maybe a couple more of these. Mrs. H can have them if she wants them. I can always crisp them up in the, put them in the air fryer for a couple of minutes. Anyway, that's it. That's really enjoyable. Now after this Hawkstone beer, she's bought me one. Mrs. H bought it. Thank you very much, your ladyship. for me to try. She got one just in case I didn't like it, but you know, it is nice. But I notice, as I say, Sainsbury's sell it in the 4-pack now. £8, so it's £2 a bottle. Quite expensive, but it is nice. My next beer will be that. Don't know if you tried it. Brewdog Cold Beer Lager. When I first tried this, I wasn't keen on it as a lager. Don't drink a lot of lager now, but it seemed very light, weak in a way. But the more I had, and the colder they were nice, and it is called a cold beer, isn't it? But it's only 3.4%. But it's nice. Yeah, so that'll be the next one. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. If you follow me on Paul H, I'll see you in the morning. This is lovely, you know. This it's just a burn in the mouth. My eyes are glazing. This made me sweat a bit. So it's really nice. I enjoyed it. So I'll have these now. And then I'll leave you to it. Have a great weekend. Look after yourselves. And I'll see you in the next one. All the best. Take care.